So we're here actually in our campground here in Cookeville, Tennessee, and Scott, Rachel, and Honor came by to visit. They were passing through. So we're gonna take a look at a couple things. They've done a remodel on the inside of their RV. Hazel's getting squirmy, so we're gonna get rolling.
Hello.
Hey. Can we come in?
Yes.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Hello.
We're about to tag team on the kids. So, so this is Scott and Rachel and Honor. And this is their 2003 Gulfstream Tourmaster. And I'm really loving this. We looked at some of the higher end ones that had this, and it's actually got a mirror on the top that...
Everybody's got to have some bling.
It's definitely got the bling. Definitely got. And this came with the white cabinet, so I thought they'd repainted the cabinets. They have added some different things in here, but it came with the white, and so that's high end as well.
Yeah, we still have some projects we're trying to complete. It has a little dated. A lot of the mirrors and the hardware, you know, represented that time frame, but we've tried to change out some of the hardware to make it a little bit more modern, clean it up a little bit. Some of the projects we've done, there used to be a chair in this area behind the front passenger seat, and we removed the chair, and we just built pretty much a hollow shell here to mount our TV and our little fireplace. Just got some storage on top and below. You can see the original cabinet that was mounted. I just built it around there.
That is an awesome use of space because now you're actually facing the TV. Where was how was the TV before?
Right there.
Right behind
so the TV
you.
was
There
actually
was just mounted over the
TV was here, and you said you hit your head on that as you came in sometimes, right?
It used to be twice as, you know, top to bottom, twice as big, so we cut it down.
And then you've added on the front as far as gadgets on the front. I know you've got a dash cam, GPS. That's your tire pressure monitoring system, right? And then rear backup camera.
Yep.
And this has actually got a slide-out monitor as well that can have, it's like an Android OS of some sort.
Yeah,
I guess.
and on that one we put a little camera up here to watch, you know, Honor, our son, when he's sitting in his car seat.
That's
in the back.
cool.
We're able to monitor. And we're still working through our electronics, just trying to get everything here. My son would sit over in this area, so we'd be able to.
And so here's the camera up here,
Yeah.
pointing down this direction.
And the first thing we did when we got the RV was it had tile and it had carpet. So we tore all that out. Really, that was the biggest chore, is just the labor of tearing out the floor. But we put down the Pergo. It gave us a little bit more of a beachy theme and a little more of a rustic theme. We really like it. It's easy to clean. It's durable, especially with a soon-to-be 3-year-old.
Yes. That was our the carpet was white.
This used to have like a wet bar here. It had mirrors galore where you could hang glasses and everything else, and needless to say that didn't really fit our lifestyle or our needs. So we did need pantry space, however, so we just bought a cabinet at Lowe's and mounted it up there, and it works out real well.
And you built this desk area over here, right?
Yeah, just last week we had a table that had a leaf you could extend out, but what we found is we used it just to put junk on more than actually use it. So we just bought some little cubby holes, some cabinets, and mounted them around the side, and a piece of melamine on top there with some trim on it, and it worked out real well. So now we have a bunch of storage compartments for my son's toys and books. And you can still sit there and work on work, or draw, or eat dinner, or whatever you need to do.
And it's really opened up the room a lot by doing that.
It has.
Like, just looking at it.
Because that table used to come out, you know, here all the time. And I think one of the best additions is we just have an old table here, a coffee table. It seems like an odd thing to mention, but it serves as a dining room table, as a whatever. It just it really serves a multiple purpose of things.
So you took the mirrors out and did
Yes,
this backsplash? That's nice.
Yeah, that was pretty wild to have mirrors around everywhere. So this is just the plastic stick-on tiles, believe it or not. It looks like real glass tiles. It's not super cheap, but it's super easy to put on. It was like $8 a sheet, but it's super easy. A pair of scissors, you can put it on. So
that's awesome. So it's lightweight too.
Yeah, and it cleans up really easy. So one of our biggest struggles was because we didn't have bunk beds in this RV, where do we put our toddler? And so what we did is, this is underneath here is where your headboard would normally be when you lay in the bed normally. So we built this little compartment for him, I guess you could call it. And he sleeps up here, and he has shelves on both ends where he can have toys or books. And we had some LED just as a night light for him. And what we do is at nighttime, we just slide this mattress out, and I have a little flap that comes up with a latch, and it acts as a headboard so our pillows don't fall through. But we do get the full bed in.
Okay.
So it works out really well. We just added this little compartment here for Honor's clothes.
What was this before? Was this just an open area?
Just an open area. It had
Really?
a chair that's
A chair there, okay. That's a much better use of space.
The other thing that we did as an upgrade, we added these blinds, which were like, I don't know, $7 or $8 a piece. They weren't very expensive. And took out the fabric blinds that they had in there. And all the window treatments were very dated as well. simple, very cheap. They were curtains we bought actually, just cut the curtains up.
Yeah.
Staple them around.
So we got the washer dryer combo.
Yeah. We had the plumbing and the hookups for it. It wasn't vented, so I had to take the plunge and drill a hole through the side of the RV, which was very stressful but not hard. So we.
They ought to have a club for that.
I know.
Like people, it's really...
A support group, if nothing else.
Yes.
Recovery support group. So we put a vent through it and went right in and hooked right up, and we use this thing every day. You know, it does small loads, but it's super handy to have. I couldn't imagine not having a washer and dryer.
Somebody would be stupid to give that up, right? You didn't come out to say that.
No comment. I wouldn't want to give it up.
So I'm not going to pretend to know what's going on or how to use this at all, but this is an Instant Pot, and we have heard about it numerous times from people on our YouTube channel and just through forums and things like that. So Rachel's going to explain how this works and why it would be good for an RVer to have one.
Basically, I am not a cook. I don't cook. But when I saw that everybody had this, I knew there had to be a reason. So the thing that we love about it is we can cook. This is pot roast cooking in here. We can have pot roast with potatoes and carrots, and we had baked baby back ribs the other night in it, and it cooks it in like 20 minutes. So you have a full meal, and you can do it quickly, and it tastes delicious. So we love to do eggs in it,
Chili,
and
spaghetti.
spaghetti. We've done meatloaf. But
So it's like a crock pot on steroids, or
it's like a crock pot on steroids. That's
and
exactly
a pressure cooker.
it.
Probably a combination.
Because the crock pot, I gave it to my daughter because you don't really need it. You can do everything in this. You can saute in it, you can cook in it, and you just release the pressure, and it tastes like you've been cooking it all day long. Yeah, boiled eggs, the skin just falls right off, the shell just falls right off. So we love it.
Well, we are definitely going to look into getting one. I mean, that's actually probably smaller than the crock pot we've got.
Yeah, it's 6 quart. They do have an 8 quart, but for us, it's just we don't really need the bigger one.
Appreciate the Landon family letting us take a look at their RV. It's always awesome to see what people have done just in different ways, just the creativity out there. And if you want to follow the Landon family, check out landonadventure.com.
And I did want to send a shout out to you guys. You know, for a year we planned on doing this. We explored options and tiny homes and, you know, whatever we were going to do, we didn't know. But through following folks like yourself that share your adventure, we appreciate it because you truly gave us a lot of creative ideas, incentive, encouragement, you know, that, hey, it's possible, especially with a little one, and get out and do it. So you guys are really the source of, I think, just giving us the confidence to get it done. So we appreciate it.
I appreciate it, Scott. And I appreciate you guys letting us in your home. We passed on something to them, but they're passing on something to you guys. And I just really appreciate that. We'll catch you guys later.